In the classes that are offered, you'll learn a lot from the instructor, but I'm sure a lot more from the other parents. There are so many things you can learn in a network of community, in a network of parents that can be there to support you, that can laugh with you, and when they hear your challenges and struggles, they can cry with you as well.
A parenting class, I have been able to fine-tune techniques. I've been able to reaffirm that some of the things that I'm doing are correct, and other things can be modified, that it's not incorrect, but it can be said in a different way to get more positive results.
Because there's things that I never knew, different situations of dealing with my children. You know, there's always new ways to learn how to parent, and the class was very wonderful.
My daughter always would take off and run around, and it was pure chaotic to where it was like a bad experience for me to go to the store. And so they came up with the solution about me taking snacks and preparing, letting her know what I wanted out of the situation before we even addressed the situation. And you know, it was really smooth. It was smooth. She had her little snacks, and she picked the little things. I gave her a little job to do. I need you to pick some cereal, and she was like, okay, I get to pick the cereal, and she picked the cereal and get back in the car, and it was awesome.
Every child needs someone who loves them unconditionally, someone who loves them for who they are. When they make mistakes, it's okay, you're still there. I remember when I was a child, I had my new clothes on and I went outside to play. I got muddy head to toe, covered in dirt. I went back home and I saw my dad. Instead of yelling at me, he gave me a hug. To me, that meant that it was okay to make mistakes, that no matter what, it was okay to be me. Quality time with your children is the foundation for positive behavior. What are the benefits for you? What are the barriers? Quality time with your child is so important. It's also so easy to make excuses and to focus on the barriers and say, I don't have time, I've got to do work, or I have to look for a job. Instead, what would be the benefit of spending time with your child and your family? To give them your gifts and your personality and just your gift of time. There are lots of ways to encourage your child. Powerful parenting practice. Get your child's attention. Use behavior-specific language, or focus on the behavior that you see. Keep it simple. Avoid combining encouragement with criticism. Encouragement is so important for children. If you're reading a story and say, great job, you identified the letter R, your child might think, well, I'm a really good reader. And they might want to read more stories and take on additional challenges. There are lots of ways to encourage children. Some examples include, thank you for taking the dishes to the sink. What a good problem solver you are. You're able to take turns. It's so much fun to play with you. You are so good at sharing. You were being so kind when you let your sister play. Things to try at home, making the connection. Try to fill your child's relationship tank. Try to use positive comments and encouragement with your child. Most of all, have fun together. In this first session, you've built the foundation for success. You've learned 3 things. Spend quality time with your child, focus on positive behavior, and most importantly, have fun together as a family.
Through this experience of this class, the parents have been able to not only make connections with each other, but also hear what they're doing right. And so I think it's very validating for parents to hear these little pieces of I am doing it right, so they can kind of have that just internal motivation of continuing on with their life, and at the same time get these additional tips and reminders of skill building that they can kind of walk away with.